Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Professor Sistrunk, and I'm reaching out to my software developers. I wanted to start this session off by giving you a heads up because classes for us will start tomorrow. Yes, we are going into the second 8 weeks of this semester. This class here, which is software development in Java, is approximately 8 weeks long, so I wanted to send you something out to get you ready, to get you ready to go, to get you started, and all that other stuff that will help you get ready for this class. So, in this particular session, I just want to cover some things that you will need to know to get you ready. And all through this 8 weeks, you will see me send you these video logs. Now, these video logs are new for me because I'm trying to find a better way to reach out to students. So I created an entire YouTube platform in order to make sure that I can reach out to my students. I notice students through the semester send me emails, and when they send me emails, I have approximately up to 48 hours to respond back. But sometimes they send me an email for something really simple like, hey, professor, I haven't seen my grades, or hey, professor, I need help on this, or I need help on that. So I want to give you a vehicle where you can reach out to me and we can get things rolling really quick without you sending me an email and it takes 48 hours or even longer for me to respond to you. Now, in this little setup here where I'm sending these video logs, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to make a few mistakes, but bear with me because I want to make sure I can contact you at any given time. And yes, you're going to see me do programs in here too to speed the process up. Hopefully you'll look at some of my programs, but if you are good and you are motivated to move out, go right ahead. The class is open up to you. So let's first things first. I am right now currently in iRelearn, and you can see my little mouse moving around, and you can see iRelearn right here in the corner, in the left-hand corner. This class is SDEV 200, and yes, it is for the fall software development Java. Just wanted to clear that up because I want to make sure when I send this to you, I'm sending it to the right person. Okay, so the first thing you're going to notice is that you got multiple files. This is a robust class, but remember, it's a fundamental class, so it's not something that you couldn't possibly do in 8 weeks. But you have work to do. And I know you have a lot of work out there right now that you're working on, but it's time to dig into this particular class. Okay, so this is broken down into modules, and each module has a particular level of development for you. So you're going to grow. You will grow in this class. One of the things I want to make sure that you really understand is I'm going to click on right here where it's the syllabi. Please go through your syllabi. Do not play games. Go through the syllabi so you'll know exactly what's going on. I'm going to briefly go through it right now because there's some things I want to highlight and point out. But go through your syllabi. And students, remember, if you run into any particular problem, reach out to me and give me time to reach out to you. Now, on my YouTube page, where I'm going to post this so I can reach you, I'm going to send it to you in an email, but I'm going to post it on my YouTube page. Make a comment on there if you want to ask me a question. For instance, a student asks me, hey, professor, can't I get the digital book and use in this class? My answer to that is yes. But remember, the college mandates that you get the hard copy because you never know what else you may need. But I'm saying it's okay, but I must follow the college rules. Okay? Now, you will get through this class if you use the digital book. But if it asks for a certain type of application or something like that, remember, you chose the digital book. To be on the safe side, I will get the hard copy, but you can work through this class without the hard copy. But remember, we follow the college rules. Okay? Now, I'm going to click on the syllabi. I'm going to drink a little sip of my coffee right quick. Excuse me for a second. Love coffee. I know it's not healthy for you, but I love it, and I'm going to move forward. Here is my information in the beginning, Professor Contacts. So you will see here, and I know you already know this, but I just like to walk through this in my class. What you will see here is my information. You will also see the chair's information, and then some help desk and learning support if you need it. But remember, I'm putting my number here. Now I'm going to say this once and I'm going to say it twice. Please do not call me, text me so I can respond back. And when you text me, just don't send no blind text. Professor, can you help me with this? Tell me your name. Tell me what class we in so I'll know who I'm dealing with. Then let me know what I need to know. And just think of it like this. If it's not a short text, then you need to email me. But if it's something that's really short, like, Professor, can I set up a Zoom meeting with you? You can text me with that. And when you text me to set up a Zoom meeting, text me the date and time so I'll know quickly how to respond back. Okay, so we're going to move past this section here. Here is the textbook. Now, like I said, some students want to use the textbook, a digital copy, and that's okay. But remember, the college mandate that you have the physical book. And I know you're going to say, well, Professor, I don't see the physical book here. This here is for the physical book, that ISBN number. We don't have to tell you that on the syllabi it's the physical, you need the physical book. But notice, you need the physical book. Excuse me, you need the physical book, but you can make it through here with the digital book. Okay, roll the dice if you want to, but I'm not going to hold it against you. Course outline of record. Now, this is important. These are the things you should take away from this class. At the end of this class, this is what you should know. You should know how to identify key concepts of an object-oriented program. I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to throw a few of them out there. You should know how to create apps for web application. You should be able to understand the use of implementation. You get the point. My God, I'm tired. Where I'm at? Oh, of interfaces. See, I told you I was gonna make some mistakes. I'm human. Yes, I am. But anyway, moving forward. So these are the concepts as a student you need to take away from this. Okay, so at the end of this class, make sure you do your checklist to say, did I receive this information and can I do it? Remember, this is a Java class. This is introducing you to the fundamentals of Java. Java is a vast application, and we have what we call Java engineers who have skills that will blow your mind in working with this application. But this is a start for you. This is the fundamentals. So don't try to get heavy with it. Just make sure you understand the fundamentals. Now in this here, make sure you read the policy. Make sure you know the attendance deadline to drop the class. If you can't hack it, you got an outie. Make sure you know the last day to withdraw from the class. There it is right there. And just pretty much read this information. Now, when you're trying to contact me, I'm going to give you the steps you should follow. If it's something really simple, text me. You have my number right there. Shoot me a text, and I'll respond back. But if it's some heavy stuff, shoot me an email. Also, you can say, hey, Professor, let's just have a Zoom where we can meet and talk. I would like to meet each and every one of you. So if you have time out of your busy schedule, let's set up a Zoom meeting and let's meet. As you can see right here, every Saturday at 11 a.m., I open up my Zoom so I can meet with students. But remember, send me an email so I know you're going to show up, because if I don't see no students showing up, what's the point of opening up something and just sitting there looking crazy? Okay, no students. No students. Send me an email or text me and say, hey, Professor, I'm going to meet you Saturday in a Zoom meeting to have a discussion about something. There we go. It's open up. Now, the rest of this is just pretty much the dates and quizzes and all that. Make sure you understand where you get your points from right here. This right here is similar to what we call a Rubik's. Make sure all of this is done. Check your information. When you complete an assignment, I keep this with me right here. This is the course outline of the due dates. You're about to see this in a minute. When I complete an assignment, I put a check off on it. You should do the same thing. Make sure you keep up with your grades. Now, I know some students, you may fall behind, but I'm letting you know right now, falling behind will cost you. Okay, so keep up. Moving right along. Okay, now here's the course summary of all the information or all the class information that you have to complete during the semester. Just make sure you make these due dates. Make sure you make these due dates. Okay. So that's pretty much basically what I want to talk about. Read the syllabi. Read it. I'm going to click back on home, and I basically wanted to show you your classes. Now, as a student, you're not going to see your portal like this. Over here, I have a student view. I'm going to click on it. As a student, this is how you will see your portal. You will see all the assignments that needs to be completed in that particular week. You will see your announcements, your syllabi, etc., etc., etc. You will see everything in here. And when you see this stuff, you can utilize it. But I want you to make sure that you go through this thoroughly and get, as we say, hit the ground running. We don't have time to crawl. We got to start running. That means you have to get this information up and going. With that being said, that's pretty much what I want to introduce you to about this. Now, when I create videos, you're going to see these videos come to this particular website. You know YouTube, so you know it well. But I'm practicing with this new technique to try to get information out to students as fast as I possibly can. So you're going to see me also work on stuff myself. And I want you to make sure that you can get it too. I think I typed that wrong. Let me make sure. There go another mistake. I'm counting them down. So I have this YouTube page. It doesn't have that much on there, but every time I post something on my YouTube page, I'm going to send it out there to you guys and say, like this video here, hey, this is Professor Sistrunk. I am doing work in Java. This is the lesson I completed. You may need a little help, so take a look at this lesson. I'm going to try to keep it going through the entire semester so you will be able to see what I'm doing and pretty much mimic the things I'm doing. Now, when I see you guys up and running and you moving out, then it makes no sense for me to keep it going. But like I said, I'm going to try to keep it going through the entire semester. But don't hurt me. Don't say, Professor, you didn't send out a video log today about what's the next section. You have to get up and running. You pretty much, it's not created right now, but you're going to pretty much see a playlist, and it's going to say Java at the bottom. If you click the playlist, that's where all the Java information will be. If you come to the home tab, you're going to see a lot of folders, but if you want to get right to Java, just click the playlist and you're going to see the Java stuff down there. Okay, and oh yeah, if you come here and you like what I'm doing, please hit like. I hear about this YouTube stuff. If people like your stuff or subscribe to your stuff, that gives you a chance to really get some, I don't know, some stuff from YouTube. I don't know what it is yet. I'm just starting out. But I'm trying to create my platform here because it's free and it gives me opportunity to instruct without being in the classroom. Okay, with that being said, this is the video log that will be coming to you. This is the first one of many that will come your way. This is Professor Sistrunk. I hope that you get started. Remember, the class starts tomorrow, which is Monday, so you have to get in there, look at your information. Please have your book. If you don't have it tomorrow, make sure you get your book this week. You have a lot of work to do. I'm going to go back to the course. You have a lot of work to do. And as you can see, if you just click on, let me see if I can click on calendar, and I go, your first assignments, all of them should be completed. Is I'm in the right thing? They all should be completed Sunday, which is the 3rd. So make sure you get in there and start doing your work because you have a lot of work to do. With that being said, You have a lovely weekend and get ready for the week. This is Professor Sistrunk, and I'll see you in the next video log. Reach out to me now. You got my information if you need help. And also, if you're an individual, matter of fact, let's do it like this. When you receive this video log and you go through it, send me an email saying, hey, Professor Sistrunk, I looked at the video log and I went through my stuff and I'm ready to go. But if you don't have your book, comment and say, Professor, I'm going to have my book this week, so I know you have your book. If I don't see nothing by Thursday, I'm going to send out another email saying, hey, for you particular guys who didn't email me or didn't make a comment, and you don't have to email me, just put a comment inside of the YouTube page and say, hey, Professor, I'm good to go or something like that. But I'm gonna make sure I reach out to you again because I do not want you to fall behind in this class. And I know sometimes students do not look at their emails. So here's an email for to come to you with a video log. And once again, this is Professor Sistrunk. Have a lovely day.